Hello, you. Welcome to Obsessed with You, the podcast from fans for fans. My name is Anne and I'm your host. Hey everyone, I quickly came on here to tell you that today we will do a little rerun of the first ever episode of Obsessed with You, which was your season 5 predictions. And also today is the very last episode of this season and for this year, because I will go on a little holiday/winter break. But don't worry, I will be back next year with a new season. I'm already planning it and recording stuff, so stay tuned. But yeah, this is the last episode for this year. Don't worry, I also will still post on Instagram and stuff, but just not this podcast because Christmas is soon and I still have some things to do. Since this is the last episode, I again wanted to thank you guys so much for your support. These last few months have been really incredible and I'm really thankful for you all. And maybe in the next few days you will get something special. Special, but I don't want to spoil anything, so that's all I'm going to say about it. Just have fun with this episode. It's like a full cycle moment because we began with You Season 5 predictions, and today You Netflix was active again, so maybe we'll get some promo soon. I hope and pray. And yeah, so we began with your predictions and we will end with your predictions. And yeah, just let's start this episode. Well, hello and welcome to the first episode here on Obsessed with You. It's only fair I quickly introduce myself. My name is Anne, I'm 22 and I'm from Germany. So excuse my hard German accent and the grammar mistakes I will probably make, but we're here for you and not for my grammar. You may or may not know me from my Instagram page, also called Obsessed with You, where I share behind the scenes, edits, and other stuff about you. So if you don't know it yet, feel free to follow me there. For our first episode, I thought we should talk about your predictions on the 5th and final season. At this point, I should probably speak out a spoiler warning because I'm not sure if I can do this spoiler free. So, as I said, spoiler warning at this point. A couple weeks ago, I asked my followers on Instagram what they think will happen in the end with Joe Goldberg, and they really wrote some interesting stuff. So, we will go through them one by one, and I will tell you what I think of them, my opinion, and I will tell you about my own predictions. So, let's get it started. The first prediction I got was Joe will stop killing, big question mark. Well, the day he stops killing people is the day he dies, I fear. I can't imagine him stop killing people in the 5th season because, well, we thought that in season 4 and he didn't stop. He continued with his alter egos, so yeah, I don't know. Well, it would be fun and it would be something different, but no, I don't think Joe will stop killing people. The next one says Joe falls in love in prison. And that's totally something Joe would do. And I can imagine him walking down the aisle to his cell. And, well, I know that men and women are separated, but I can imagine him walking down there and he sees someone goes in a cell and his last words in the final season is, "Hello, you." And he has a new obsession on a person in prison. Calling it now, the closing song will be Karma by Taylor Swift, and Joe will be going to prison. Yeah, I can see that. I like that a lot. I mean, we got Exile, we got Antihero. Actually, we need something from the Tortured Poets department. So, if I could say song wishes, I would say The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived because, well, it's, I guess, quite obvious. But Karma's, I like that. Then I want Taylor to go in the studio again. And instead of Karma as a guy on the screen, I want Karma as a guy with the cap coming straight home to me. He could also come home to me, but that's another story. The next one says, I would like to see him die, but I think Kate doesn't die. So here's the thing. Kate Garvin, Catherine Lockwood will be his downfall. And I'm so sure about that, like 100%. She needs to be his downfall. Or me, if he does anything to Kate, because I'm probably the only Kate stan. No, I'm not. I mean, one of, I don't know, like maybe 10 Kate stans out there. She's not really popular, and I don't get why, because I love her to the moon and back. So you all love, but you hate Kate, and I don't get it, to be honest, but yeah, whatever. Let's pray to the gods that Kate doesn't die, and well, maybe he dies, we don't know. My prediction is Joe Goldberg will have a happy ending and finally find the right girlfriend. Well, I also kind of like that. You know, like we all expect him to go to prison or die, but then imagine we are watching it, and he just lives his life. Like, I don't know, he maybe kills Kate and then moves on to another person, and he just lives his happy life, and nothing happens. That would be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. That would be unpredictable. Well, we predicted it just right now, but you know what I mean. Well, maybe he will live his happily ever after. The next one is quite short and it just says suicide for good. Well, the thing is, they had the opportunity in season 4. And well, to be fair, when I watched season 4, I already knew there will be a 5th season. So when he jumped into the water from the bridge, I knew that he would survive, because why would there be a 5th season if he's dying, you know? But they had the opportunity to kill him. I'm not sure if they would do it again, you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't think so. That would be too easy. They can't do that again. They just did it in season 4 and he survived. Like, how did he survive? Well, that's another question. Maybe we'll talk about it in another episode. But no, I don't. Well, I wanted to say that Joe's not the type of man who kills himself, but he just did it, so that doesn't make sense. But no, I feel like he wouldn't do that. No. He's happy now, you know. The next one says Kate might also be in the box. The person meant the glass cage. And to be fair, would love to see that. Not because I hate Kate, I just said I love her. But I want Charlotte Ritchie to, you know, get it all out. Like, play the fear, the sadness, all that emotion, you know. I would love to see Charlotte Ritchie play that. So she needs to be in the motherfucking cage. Like, you don't know how much I want Kate in that cage just to see Charlotte Ritchie playing it out. That would be my dream scene, not gonna lie. I will rewatch that scenes over and over again, because I just know she will kill it. Other than that, we don't want Kate in the cage, but we want Charlotte Ritchie seeing. But we want to see Charlotte Ritchie playing it. So yeah. Also, I just realized that I'm a person who can't just say first names. I always need to say first and last names. It's always when I'm talking about Penn Badgley, I'm just saying Penn Badgley. I can't, when I'm talking to a friend and I'm like, oh my god, did you see the new picture of Penn Badgley? I can't say, oh my god, did you see the new picture of Penn? No, it's always Penn Badgley, and that's the same with Charlotte Ritchie. I don't know. I need to say first and last names. The next one, oh, it was one of my favorite ones. For some reason, I have a strong feeling Joe won't get caught, ever. He will flee far away or can even die. So we just ignore the last sentence. But here's the thing. After I finished season 4, I said to my friend, you know what? In season 5, I want him, like, he lives in New York now, he can do whatever he wants, but in the end, I want him to get in a car. It's autumn. That would be, like, perfect. Well, we know it isn't, but it's autumn, and he drives away, his hair blows in the wind, and in the background, Getaway Car by Taylor Swift is playing. Like, just imagine, like, Joe driving away, his hair, blowing, and then I'm in the getaway car. I left you in the motel bar, put the money in a bag and I stole the keys. That was the last time you ever saw me. And he didn't left the money at the motel bar. He left Kate in the glass cage or something. I don't know. Well, I would love that. That's also, it's my running gag. Whenever someone says something like, "Oh, he gets away," I'm always in my story. I put getaway car. It's my insider now. Also, one I really loved was Joe gets exposed and ends up in psychiatric hospital, and that's, to be fair, what he deserves. Like, everyone's like, "Oh my god, he needs to go to prison. He needs to die." No, 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 no. Before he goes to prison, he really needs to see a therapist. Like, literally. He needs a therapist for the rest of his life, I guess. Because this man is truly traumatized. And you can say whatever you want. Like, of course, he did bad things. And I'm not trying to, talk them down what he did. He's deeply traumatized from what happened in his childhood, what he saw, what he did. He's traumatized from himself. That's why he splitted his personality in season 4. So he needs to see a fucking therapist. Like, get this man therapy. Please. Thank you. Well, the most popular one obviously was Joe will be in jail. Yeah, I think that's what everyone kind of wants. And I just hope that all of his victims will get justice. I also think, now thinking about it, it would be too obvious. It would be too easy. Like, it's Joel Goldberg. You can't just put him in jail. He needs, I don't know, he needs therapy. I just said it. Yeah, he needs therapy. Next one, he gets caught for sure, but his mom play a role for sure. So, here's the thing. I always forget that he has a mom. Like, of course, I know he has a mother, but I always forget about her. Like, she was not important for me. I don't know. And I don't know why she should come back. I think there's not really a reason for her to come back, so I don't know why she should come back. OMG, yes, he will end up in prison, and that will be his glass box. And yes, yes, I said he needs therapy and he needs to get away, but actually, this one, yes, he needs to get put in a glass cage and get a taste of his own medicine. I swear to God, put him in the glass cage and then let him rot there. Let them there to die. I want him to die in the motherfucking glass cage. I don't want him in jail. I don't want him dead. Well, actually, yes, but I don't want him dead. I don't want him to get away. No, no. Get him in the motherfucking glass cage and let him there to die. Let him suffer. No water, no food. Let him suffer. Let's do the same thing he did to Marianne in season 4. Thank you. I would love that. What we saw in the show were all just memories that he was confessing to an officer at jail. I love that. That would be cool, but also, like, we have 10 episodes. Does it take so long? you know? Like, yeah, I would like that, but I don't think they would do that. It's creative for sure, but I don't know if they would do that. One of my favorites coming now. Not because the prediction is good, but I have an answer for that. So, Joe got in murder trouble. She works in his store. He is freely walking in park and having fun. He got away. So quickly, the walking in park is referring to a behind the scenes photo we have with his new obsession. Let me say that He just enjoys his hot girl Sabrina Carpenter chaperone summer. Like, let this man live. Like, this summer we had Brad summer, okay? Just let him live his Brad summer, I guess. I don't know. Or like his chaperone summer. I don't know. HOTTOGO. You can take me hard to go. Yeah, he could also take me hard to go. Oh, sorry. This person wants him to get away or thinks he will get away. And yeah, I mean, the photos we saw are kind of tricky, I think, because we saw so much, but yet so little, you know? Like, we saw him walking in the park with his new obsession. We saw, big spoiler warning. Oh my goodness. We saw Mooney's burning down. We saw him getting arrested. We saw so much, but as I said, so little because nothing makes any sense. Like, I watched through all the pictures I have from all these weeks of shooting from March to August. And for me, nothing makes sense at the moment. So I'm really excited for the season. One thing that was pretty common when I ask about predictions was love has to come back in some way. I'm gonna hold your hand while saying that. But I think it's time to let her go and, well, let her rest in peace. I'm sorry, but she's dead. And, like, I liked Love in season 2. In season 3, I didn't really enjoyed her. But all those people, like, glamorize Love and be like, oh my god, she's so perfect, she's so wonderful, da da da. Yes, but those are also the people who be like, oh my god, Joe Goldberg is such a bad person. Like, he is. But so is Love. She also killed people. Like, I don't know. I really started to hate Love because of all her fans. Because her fans, I'm so sorry, can be so annoying sometimes. Like, they're always like, oh my god, she needs to come back. Like, didn't you see her die? Like, she was lying on that floor, and there were fire literally like millimeters from her body. How could she survive that? Like, no, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. And as I said, her fans can be annoying. Not all of them, and of course they are also very lovely, but please just let her rest in peace. But to be fair, she says this person said in some way. So maybe we get her as a ghost. The last prediction for today is my favorite. Joe's been narrating a book series this whole time, and his victims are characters in it. And that is such a cool theory. I'm so sorry. I love it. And that shows that the You community is so creative. Like, that's crazy. I would have come up with that. But I love it so much. And if that would be the plot, I would enjoy it. But that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed the first episode. If you want to be part of the next fan episode, which is this year, where I talk about your opinions, predictions, etc., follow me on Instagram. I will have it linked somewhere. I don't know yet, but I'll have it linked. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.